Hello, it's me, Critsy. Welcome back to Elder Kings. Last time we left off, we secured for ourselves a glorious and vast realm of jungle and swamp, of fern and frond. I have studied the South Nidic language for many moons. I have personally penned this missive. Thank you. My vessels are starting to learn our language, too. We have liberated the Ogel from imperial tyranny. We have captured the colonial lands back for the natives. We have subjugated the violent Naga raiders. And now we're just gonna sit back and chill. We got some problems to deal with locally. For example, yo, do you need some help with your war? Oh, I can't. I thought that was a thing you could do, but I guess I can't. Have I already demanded he surrenders? Well, whatever. I guess I'll deal with the next problem then. We're going to go on a tour. Great expectations. King Mora approaches me with a friendly smile. My love, have you seen how majestic our Atik is becoming? He could practically rule this nation with one hand behind his back. And I swear by the divines that he would make you very proud. He gives me a side-eye glance. Of course, if there is anything I could do in order to make the ideal more enticing, I'm sure you would let me know, and we could come to some sort of an agreement, my fair liege. A wry smile lingers on his lips. I mean, I'm 61 years old. I'm gonna die eventually anyway. Atik, he's not bad. He's a great diplomat. He might be what we need. So, like... Okay, so I can imprison him because I'm irritable. This could annoy me. I am interested in more useful courtiers. And he'll offer me useful courtiers. I don't need anything from you. Or... kill Chiluk. Alright, let's see what he has to offer. Mora catches up with me once more. Liege! I come bearing news. He hurries to my side, unraveling a soft sheet with a collection of scribbles while doing so. These fine people would be most pleased to come work for you here at your court. I glance at the sheet. There's some impressive sets of skills, I'll give him that. Diplomacy, let's see, who is our worst? Intrigue seems important. Oh, Yagram has the highest intrigue, actually. Mora smiles triumphantly in my direction as I stride towards him. Now for your end of the bargain, my queen. You've earned this? Let's see. Atik will be my designated heir? I mean, that was already the plan, right? Sure. Very well, I will formally designate Atik. Who would lose opinion of me? Ah, I see. My other son. Whatever. He'll be unhappy, but... Oh, he doesn't even mind, actually. He's actually fine with it. our family is so tight that, like, it doesn't even matter that he's not going to inherit the throne anymore. He's like, all right, I guess it's my brother's turn. Plus, he had a dumb kid, and this guy's younger, so. Once I get learned on the job, I should consider... Was there a reason I wanted Scholar, or... Because I feel like I mostly just wanted the different faith opinion. What was I studying this for, specifically? Whatever, once I get another learning perk, I'm going to pick Learn on the Job, then I think I might want to switch to Domain Focus and get, like, at least one more personal dements. I'm planning on going after Gideon here. Which reminds me, to that end, let's go on a little tour. Intimidation tour? Sure, let's do a little Conqueror's tour. An opportunity to put my subjects in their place. Let's see. Where do we want to start? Let's start with Pantherfang. Just give them a tour. We'll have an Ogel celebration. You guys, I guess we'll have a Nibonese celebration as well, even though I don't particularly want to. Naga celebration, Ogel celebration, Sarpa celebration, and back home for dinner with the High Chiefess. Sure. It's going to take us 14 months. Should live that long. 227 gold? Wow. Okay. I don't think we need that many luxuries. Can we increase it to... No, we can't increase the entourage if we lower the luxuries, so we might as well take them with us. It's almost all of the kingdom's gold. Oh, I forgot to check who we were taking with our entourage. Our first stop will be my Chancellor, Duke Forestchild. Oh, Pantherfang. Right, Pantherfang is in rebellion, I forgot. I forgot Pantherfang's got issues going on, so we couldn't have stopped there anyway. Oh well. Duke Forestchild. How goes the Ogel? The streets of Bulwark are richly decorated for my arrival, and my vassal, Forestchild, dutifully awaits me. Ah, how I yearn to delight myself in the joys of that Forestchild has prepared. Comes to my attention that your high priest is working to fabricate a spurious claim on Rockpoint. I know what I'm doing, Tomei. Ill, the end of a journey? Oh, uh-oh, I'm actually really sick. I was reminded... Queen or peasant, high or low, it doesn't matter. In the end, we're all mortal. I was reminded of this as I awoke coughing early this morning. A dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked by shivers and weakness. My head... I'm feeling like I have to cough in real life because of this. My head leaking from every orifice. I heard that wheezing from down the corridor, my lady. Yagram, my physician, pokes his head from around the door. Should you require it, I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Do no more than what is necessary. Excellent work, and we're not dying anymore. I want to finish this tour before our kids inherit. Oh, we've got a plague going on. Uh-oh. What is it? Double-cross pox. When I approach the main square, I see that Duke Forestchild has been surrounded by a group of kids eagerly asking about our entourage. Aww. They immediately hide the moment they see me. I've brought this from the capital, if anyone cares to see, I say, as I show Forest Child the High Chieftain Talloway's Galen I brought with me. I'm showing him a... scroll? Scroll about a cultural festival? I guess. Magnificent, he says as the kids come back to see it. In fact, you can keep it. Sure. I don't really need it. An exquisite gift, I love it. Now we have a gemstone. Oh, why am I not wearing my crown? Oh, I didn't even... Hang on. I'm honored by the gift, however, since I have to give something back, I'd better think of something quick. I want to keep the crown, so... Let's go ahead and give him 20 gold as a gift. Do I get to keep the crown? No! Dang. I think a Justice Tour is the most suitable. Ah! A queen, I see much in your future. Don't you disrespect me, little man. Don't you derogate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. And I got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. The cards will tell. The past, the present, and the future as well. Come and buy my medicines, my lady, for they work miracles and balance the humors even in the weakest woman. Okay, I'll try a red potion. Miraculous tonic. Oh, I'm more fertile now. Even when I'm 60 years old. I've concluded my visit. Time for tribute. Thank you. Oritius invites me to a religious parade. He assures me that Duke Forestchild watched over the preparations. Oh, 1,000 cults religious parade. Interesting. Okay. Cultural acceptance if I go. 1,000 cults is a really cool one. I think I've covered this before, but 1,000 cults originates in the Nibbin Bay, where it's between Black Marsh, elsewhere, the Empire, and the sea, where all kinds of beliefs flow in. The truth of it. Queen! It's the Queen! A peasant stumbles through the crowd, crying, Please! My husband is innocent! He didn't do it, my lady, I know it! They pull her away, wailing, No! Tassilius! No, Tassellus! As she is dragged down the street. The official bows sheepishly. I'm sorry, my lady. Please ignore her. The man is guilty. Don't worry about that. I'd like to hear these charges. So, 22% chance I get Stone Unturner, which is just a general bonus to my learning and stewardship. 13% chance I get Intrigue permanently, 8% chance I get Stewardship, and 50% chance I get stressed out. And also I generally get stressed out because I generally just trust people. But I would earn a lot if I question it, so despite it stressing me out, insight eludes me. Alas. Gateway to the Marshes. On my journey along the Blackwood Road, I reach the fascinating city of Gideon, where Blackwood and Black Marsh converge. This unique place has become a haven for hunters, loggers, herb dealers, and those in the pursuit of exotic creatures from nearby swamplands. I love that place being in my lands. Gideon, once a mighty imperial fortress during the Second Empire, has a captivating history waiting to be uncovered amid the ancient Legion ruins and crumbling buildings. A single avenue, lined with homes and businesses, guides travelers to the governor's mansion, showcasing them the enduring spirit of the city. You know, I'm there in Elder Scrolls Online. If I wanted to, I could actually show you the street they're talking about. Anyway, such an important trade center. I noticed around Gideon, there's actually elven ruins. It's not like the Imperial Fortress is not the oldest thing that was there. It's got elven ruins there, and it also, time for the Nibonese festival. Anyway, it also has symbols of Zenithar in it a lot. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if it's like symbols of Zenithar, but like. Sorry, I'm getting a paint. But like, like, this, with like fire in this part, and it looks like Zenithar's scales or something to me, but I don't know, it could be representing something else, but they use these as like lampposts. I can't remember if there's a crossbeam or not, but it's like not connected. And I feel like it not being connected is deliberate. Like it represents scales or something, but I could be wrong. But if you recall, Zen in our culture is the chief deity. So I thought that was cool, little cultural influences, maybe. Nibonese culture. Duchess of Gideon shouts and calls Bela explicit names. Bela was making rude gestures. Bela, my boy, there's no way you didn't know. You're an insightful thinker. I'll also berate him. Bela, pay this woman. My liege, I am honored to have you here. Please accept this gift as commemoration. Gold? How considerate. I'll also give you gold. Oh no, I'll give her a battle axe. Just give her a random item named after me. Back to my old self, I'm no longer sick. Yep, feeling fine. It's time for tribute. And she paid her tribute. Okay, well, see, my whole plan was, because she hates me so much, my plan was that she would refuse to give me tribute, and I would have a reason to arrest her, but I guess she knows better. Anyway, she's, like, telling a story, but it's very... I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap instead, and it's going to intimidate her. What's going on here? Still a theocracy, good. Danger, tempting fruit. What if it's poisonous? Grand Tour turned away. Silent Halls turned me away. This insult will not soon be forgotten. Oh, wait. Actually, break down the gates. And extract taxes or something. That'll make my tour more successful. Because remember, our goal is, we're doing a conqueror's tour, right? We're going around... we're going around bullying people. You know, these festivals... they're real and everything, but they're mandatory. Like, I am coming around, I'm like, show me what you got. Let me see what your people are worth. The toll of conflict when you commanded the Battle of Bree against Prince Vameron of Unkovra. It was victory for you, but for me it was the day 3 generations of my family died. Well, I have the money to give her... Yeah, I'll give her a little money. Danger, a buzzing scourge. We got mosquitoes on the way to Masarpa. Oh, actually, weren't these guys Naga previous? Yeah, they are Naga. But it says we're on our way to visit Asarpa. A life of a ruler. Several peasants gather around me asking for stories from my life. I think back on what I could tell them, and 2 stories jump to my mind. One, when I held a majestic grand tour. That's a lovely memory. On the other hand, when I commanded and won the Battle of Hajutulwil against Abilnusr is a more awesome tale, likely to inspire loyalty and fervor. Or I can just get prestige from telling my story of when I traveled around. Dangerous, flawed food. 40% chance of getting sick, 1% chance of dying. I'll take the 1% chance of dying instead. Our food went bad. Where's my son? Where's my son? Atik, you be the Chancellor. Time for the Naga Parade. Snake folk, snake folk, snake folk. An unexpected performer. Acrobats. Haven't we seen this one before? I feel like we've seen this one before. Music stops, the music follows. I've heard this song before, perhaps. Most of them sound so similar. Even from the die I can hear peasants loudly singing along. And dance in the fields of woof woof woof, a figure decides to join, stealing the balls, get that dog, and now I'm being annoying. Name it, snow? What's snow? Don't you mean muck? Yeah, that's what happens. That's what forms when it's, like, too cold for the water to evaporate, right? It gets all mucky. As I watch the 50th dole performance that this putrid Coldmore has to offer, I find myself wishing for all the dancers to break every possible bone and go away. Wait a moment, I can send them away. I clear my throat before speaking. My beloved subjects, it has come to my ears the most unfortunate information that you've been committing thief and treachery across these lands. It would be a shame if somebody punished you for these crimes. I just made shit up. Oh my god, these dancers are thieves! It'd be a shame if somebody arrested you. Better get out of here. I've concluded my visit. Tribute time. Everybody's giving me my tribute. Wow. Now it's time for the Sarpa. Zoom on over there. Danger on voroplasms. What's that posture over there in the corner? Startling accounts from locals recount voroplasms detecting prey, swiftly closing the gap over considerable distances and engulfing victims before they grasp the impending danger. A moment later, they regurgitate the stripped bones, retreating to their previous sun-soaked sanctuaries. These bizarre oozes defy conventional understanding. Without visible sensory organs and internal anatomy, they display remarkable mobility, demonstrating hunting prowess that belies their seemingly primitive nature. So it's a slime, then. Somebody got eaten by a slime. 28% chance to die here? I need to finish my tour. It's important because it's going to prevent my kids from getting boned by factions. It's going to be like the only thing stopping them from dying. Danger, Myrgaunt. We got another Myrgaunt. Somebody killed by a Myrgaunt. 2 people dead. Beware the highwaymen. Got highwaymen too. Let's just... Ooh. Fight them? Yeah, let's fight them. Fuck yeah. And now we have arrived at Deep Graves to see the Sarpa. Development increased there while we were visiting. Ah, there's our judge! We've got another like, Gwar judging contest again. Let's, of course, judge the Gwar of the local people as the winner. That's the classic play. Time for tribute. And we got our tribute. Fuck yeah. Exquisite gift, I love it! And give her some gold in return. Danger, sticks in the wheel. Shit, we're going to be late. I found out if you have... Oh, and now we've got feral vampires, too. Nobody died, though. I found out if you have the... health boost, bloodline traits. I kind of like this guy's appearance. He looks like an ancient shaman dude. Mora, we're just having dinner with Mora, I believe, yeah, because he's the duke. It is morning, and I emerge reluctantly into the waking world as the morning sun suddenly pierces my vision. I see a servant shuffling awkwardly around my room, unsteady as he sets my breakfast down beside me. Oh, my wise and kind queen, these walls talk. Oh, what terrible things they say. I know too much, I think. You should... I don't know, is there like a... If I demand he tells me, I get more tour, but I'm done with my tour. Alright, we're at the last stop. What the fuck? Is that Chiluk here? What's Chiluk doing here? Get the fuck out of here, Mr. Skeleton. I know that you're wearing fake skin. Another dinner has prepared for me during my stay, and it looks like a real winner. I salivate. Just looking at this succulent, steamy dish, right as I am about to take my first bite, an irritatingly familiar voice pierces my eardrums. My rival Chiluk has arrived to spoil my appetite. His mere presence is bringing my blood to a boil. What the fuck are you doing here, dude? I took your land 60 years ago. You're 400 years old. Act your age. High Chieftain Mora has offered to remove this troublesome knave, but I sense he has an ulterior motive. So we think that he actually brought Chiluk here on purpose. That's what we're saying. Is we think he brought Chiluk here on purpose in order to extract a favor out of me for protecting me from him. I will just have dinner with Chiluk, have dinner with a skeleton. Dinner for the evening is a little different from what I'm used to. The cook lackadaisically put... There's a lot of dinner events here. Oh, yo, if I feed it to the dog, my tour becomes more intimidating. I sit at the dinner table awaiting my dessert, and I am shocked to see what appears to be a cake in the shape of the divine totem. The culinary display of blasphemy sickens me to my stomach, so much that I can barely bring myself to touch it. Yo, any Christians any Christians watching my video who can, or like, hell, any religion, Christians I know the symbology of the most. If somebody brought you a cake in the shape of the cross, would you, like, immediately feel the urge to vomit? Like, if somebody used your holy symbol as a cake theme, would you want to puke? I am insulted by looking at the thing, I guess. How dare you? My liege, surely you know that I am famed as Givas Rexu's finest chess player, but I shall not play merely for fun. Perhaps we can make things more interesting. It's my move. He'll get a hook if I lose, so I'll just avoid it. Everyone is making merry at dinner, and I can tell another one of my legendary jokes. I tell another one of my legendary jokes. What is it? What's a legendary joke, Mr. Writer? To much laughter and applause and coughing, I look around to see Atik clutching his throat tight and hacking heavily, growing red in the face. It seems like my joke may have proven too good for him. Not my problem. He fucking dies. There's a chance he dies right now. Chokes because I told a joke too good. He fucking died, dude. Yo, you have... Yo. Chubby Cheeks? King Takatan Chubby Cheeks of Skingrad wants to marry my son? I mean, it would be a good deal for him, but, like, we need more kids than just the dumb kid. Do we have any... We have some smart people, but I also have to check for females specifically, because unfortunately Bela does not swing that way, which is why it would have been better if the other kid was the heir, because then Bela could just go and marry somebody he likes. Can you imagine Bela's relationship with his son? Can you imagine what that's like? Dude's gay. Had to have one child. Oh. Are there any of our culture? Culture. There we go. No Kothringi. South Nedic, yes. Alright, what about ones that are just normal? No cool traits. Sort by prestige gain. If you married Caldiara. Got Horwali, we've got some kind of half-elf. Alright, well, the most... is there anyone who's an adult? A mayor. Aye. Well, whatever, just... The most Can we take concubines in our faith? No, we cannot. So, whoever he marries is who he has kids with, and if I let him get married to somebody... If I let him get married to a boy at this age, he's gonna have to go with the dumb kid as the heir. Fuck. But he would gain so much from... He would gain a lot from marrying... He would gain a lot from marrying, like, the King of Shadenhall, for example. I've concluded my visitation. It's time for tribute. Of course, gives me my tribute. And now we can finally go home. I gladly accept your betrothal proposition. I am being raided. Woo! Now, I believe none of these guys can join factions now, either. except for the ones that I wasn't able to visit. So now we can die in peace. Let's demand payment for... Sorry, do we not have any hooks on anyone? I might have made a mistake by doing that. I was thinking because it's the end of my life, I'm going to extract money for all my hooks. But they don't have enough money, they're too poor. Sheesh. Alright, well... Sorry, is that another tyranny war? Good job, buddy. We got champions over at somebody's tournament. I didn't go. Accusations of sorcery? Blood-stained cloth, crow's feathers, strange-smelling concoctions. This is evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Hajwatwatwaba that Jahuk has been practicing sorcery in his hut on the outside of their village. A sorcerer, you say? I could use him in my court. Is he actually a... No, he's not actually a mage. I'm gonna give my son some titles. Here we go. Let's make him the court musician. And my bodyguard. Oh, I didn't even read what that was. My brother-in-law. No, I want my son. My son. He will be personal champion as well. I mean, he's not good at it, but... And he will also be the chronicler. He's getting lots of jobs in the time between when I die. Sorry. Thought Atik died. The fuck? Sorry? I could have let him get married to whoever he wanted. Aw, idiot. Aw, no, I just ruined his life for no reason. Aw, I just gave my son an arranged marriage for no reason. I could have let him get married to the king. He could have been a prince. He could have gone off to live in a castle. Fuck. I did this to him. I stuck him with just like the first fucking Nedic kid I could... Oh, no. Oh, well. My dog ate somebody's homework and now they're angry. Purchase truce? Somebody wants to purchase a truce with me? Alright. Greenglade wants to make sure that we don't declare war on them. A secret exposed. I never would have thought. Sorry, Atik? Atik and who? Atik and a... And the Chiefess of Silent Halls? Oh, the dissolution of Elsewhere. An unruly folk, the Khajiit were briefly united under the Elsewhere Confederacy until they rebelled, sacked the capital, and slaughtered the royal family. Only by transferring power to the charismatic Maine, who implemented a new system of power, did Elsewhere manage to be at peace. But after his death, the further existence of a unified Elsewhere is in doubt, with Maine Mirani failing to assume full control over Elsewhere. Both Anaquinan, and Pelitinian nobility no longer respect their legal authority. Elsewhere has broken apart. My last single-player game, I made a little goblin kingdom up here in Orkaj. It's called Goblin Rest culturally, which I think is neat. Nedic Sect Exaltation. My High Priestess is a good priest. Also, our vassal is up to no good, attacking Hellstrom again. I don't want to embark upon the center of the swamp. If you guys expand too far, I'm going to end up needing another crown. I've prowled through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance, and I finally have enough material to take the case that you are the rightful lady of Rockpoint. Do I even need that anymore? Nah, just fuck it. Just never mind. It's too late, man. I mean, thanks for trying, but... Yo, Leowin? Yo, Leowin's at multiple wars right now. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab... Just go ahead and grab... I'm looking for... Blackwood. There we go. Let's just grab Blackwood real quick. Which side would be best to approach it from? Right here, I think. The seductive rival. Shit! I shout as I read the letter. That cocky rival of mine, Chiluk, I spit on your name. Not only have you used trickery and charm to convince my vassal, High Chieftain Hulith, to marry you, no, you've also turned him against me. He's married to one of my vassals? What the fuck? I have to convince Hulith of how treacherous Chiluk is. He thinks I'm lying to him. Oh no. Can I duel him? Alright, I'm gonna duel the skeleton. A true friend. I've been spending a lot of time with Bela lately. I know what makes him smile, cry, and laugh. Still, there's one thing I don't know for sure. I don't know what makes him scream. That's been a problem for me lately. I must know. Mother and son should know each other inside and out, right? As I sharpen my tools and make sure the ropes are tightly fixed, a deep voice resonates through the dungeon. Good mortal, I want to see a man brought to the edge and pushed. I'll reward you handsomely if you choose to serve the Lord of Brutality. I wish for suffering and death. Will you bring me both? Champion of Molag Bal? That's like the only criminal Daedric prince in our pantheon. Yeah, worshipping Molag Bal. This has got to be Chiluk up to some shit again. No. He's gotten me possessed. Molag Bal has inflicted a curse upon you, and now you can't stand up for yourself in even the most minimal ways. Oh, fuck. If I don't take it, he'll curse me. If I don't take the... So, late in her life, the tiger of Deathwart's Pond began experiencing the voice of Molag Bal, asking her to be his champion. Get out of my head! But now we're cursed. We expelled Molag Bal from our head, but now we have expelled all domination from our head. And it's wartime. How the fuck am I meant to... Like, this, if it was a story, this would be the downfall of our empire right now. I refuse the call of Molag Bal, and because of that, now, like, the empire should be crippled. Speaking of empire, how close are we to an empire title? Nowhere near close. And It'd be nice if there were smaller empires, but currently the smallest one I've managed to make is an Equina for the goblins. Let's hang out for reinforcements a little bit. And now we outnumber them. I don't know, though. I mean, we outnumber them, but, like... their supplies are running low. They're not getting supplies, either. If we wait a little while longer, they'll run out. And we're going to keep gathering supplies while we're over here. Where are they going? Alright, let's go after them now. Familial reflection. Atik deserves a gift. Sure. We're starting to gather hella gold. Yo, can we upgrade tribes yet? No. Catch those dudes. No! Oh, fuck! Bela! Oh, I forgot to make my champions... I forgot to mess with my champions. Deculus will not get away with this! Fudge, dude. I can't even tell who's gonna win. No! Alright, you. You no longer champion. Where's my other son? My only remaining son. Atik. Forbidden. Atik, you will be the new musician. Oh, he can't. He doesn't know how to play anything. Dang it. I think I'm gonna get mercenaries. Make this easy on myself. Instead of trying to strategize a way out of this, I'm just gonna do it the dumb way. Just do it the easy way. Get, I don't know, 700 extra, or 700 extra pikemen. Okay, cool. Combined together now. Why are they over there? Go over here. Muck the meeting. I'm out walking when I see King Gareth of Shadowfen. I met Gareth because my cat. My dog. Oh, our dogs started fighting. Casually met King Gareth of Shadowfen while walking my dog! Like we go to the same park or something. Like we live in the same town. Just casually meeting up on the side of the street. Our dogs get into a fight. These guys got a good army. Oh, my hostage is done. I forgot I had one. Will this be the Queen's first lost war? Well, can't change my mind now. Yep, looks like it. Looks like this might be the first war I lose, dude. Courtier from an Argonian with hair. Fun. Yeah, we lost. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to pay a ton of gold. Dang it. Oh, man. Let's find something to pillage, I think. Not gonna be in debt for very long. It's instant. Heel, Muck. I said wait. And my dog ran away. Boo-hoo. Easy come, easy go. I mean, to be fair, he did just run up to me in a crowd, and I was like, yep, that's my dog now. There's been a stray cat, or at least I think it's a stray cat. Alright, I don't have C rating. There's been a stray cat living on my back porch lately. But it's like so nice. It's like so young and so kind. Like it crawls up onto my lap and does little biscuits and everything. Ooh, non-marital alliance with the Lilmuthite. Sure thing. Sunhist, that's a rare religion. Anyway, I've been really worried about it lately, but it's so nice that I can't bring myself to say for sure that it's like actually a stray cat. And like, but like if it's not a stray cat, why has it been living on my porch? You know? Negotiate another alliance with a random duke? Sure. The more the merrier. It helps me prevent war. In here. And we're running out of supplies, so probably just go home soon. Yeah, just go home. We are still feeling pretty okay despite being 70 years old. Oop, running out of supplies. We're out of supplies, straight up. I probed through documents both... No, stop manufacturing a claim on that. Just... Start spreading our faith to Gideon. And also... I think I might change Gideon to Kothringi as well. Just so that our people get a little development boost. Oh no! We're infirm! Death approaches. Extort subjects? Hell yeah. Okay, let's extort a subject. Oh, I'm still leading an army. Huh? Oh, disband. There's no auto disband button. Extort my subjects on my deathbed. Fuck! It's too slow. I arrived home from my raid, disbanded the army, and the day after disbanding the army, I died. Sheesh. Queen Barassi has crossed the door to the world of the spirits at 71 years of age. She died of old age. A keen and dedicated hunter, she loved to spend entire weeks in the wilderness, looking for the most elusive game. I mean, she did spend weeks in the wilderness, but not hunting. King Atik ascends to the throne. A wise and learned man, progress and innovation is expected under his rule. King Atik! King Atik! Let's set up our court. Need the best steward and the best diplomat. And I will let Yagrum be the spy master. Factions. Let's see. Disillusion. You there. Your single... Oh, that's Hellstrom. Can I just grant you independence? Okay, grant independence to Hellstrom. My vassals can recapture it, I don't care. Duke Familius. I might go on a tour right to Duke Familius. Shoot. Yeah, it's my freaking mom got the army all destroyed. Shadow of Fame, Twilight. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my mother, exalted among men, my Queen Barassi, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems nobody has not heard her name. I wonder, will I always stay in the shadow of my mother, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as her? How high will I ever be able to climb? 10% more prestige? Sure. I don't know, will my... I can get married. Good idea. I don't want to get married to a vassal, though. 900. 800. 700. 500. Okay, so it looks like Hisarti. No, it looks like Marwalikala looks like she's got the strongest alliance. So I think I'll go ahead with that. See how that affects the faction. Call to war. I can't really do anything to help you, but I should have paid attention to that. Call to war all the way over there. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy, but, like, I don't know about that. So what I was thinking of doing is preemptively going on a little trip to the problem vassal. But apparently I can't. Let's hold a funeral instead. Take my mother to deep graves. We will take her on a procession through Shadowfen. Jungle Stalker and Forder. A funeral for my mother. Extravagant. Let's see. I should try to get close to the High Chieftain that my mother raised, right? Yeah. This is the one that she raised, so I'm gonna try to befriend the hatchling that she raised. At her funeral. Death has come to a great person of the realm. Do they not deserve everything that we can provide? Cool. Travel Gideon and the border. My travels led me to Gideon, a region blending Aeliad, Imperial, Kothringi, and Argonian cultures. Gladly, I met Asantic, who was glad to tell me more about it. But we've been raised in Gideon. Have we just never left the castle? Have we only been around Kothringi before? It's primarily inhabited by Argonians. These Argonians, shaped by their long exposure to Cyrodiil, are more adaptable in language, commerce, and customs, though this comes at an expense of ancient traditions. They view outsiders with skepticism, a result of enduring border conflicts, making friendship hard-earned. How do these cultures get along so well? Securing proper alliances will be pivotal. Speaking of which, I think... What perks did we have? Oh, cool, different culture. Cool. I think we might study magic. Oh, we don't have magic. Alright. I would love to study magic, but we don't have any. So I think I might focus on scholarship for a little. No, focus on majesty for just a little while. Because our prestige right now is very low. So we kind of have to make it a whole lifestyle. Six. I'll never forget her. Deep Graves is to be Barassi's final resting place. I am left alone to gather my thoughts and prepare. I'll never forget her. All eyes fall upon Dasil as he falls to the ground in lamentation, hands coating his reddened eyes from view. Dasil's sorrowful gasps and chokes have left his fellow mourners breathless, and many offer him comfort. I also offered comfort to my uncle. Yeah. Important nobility are far too great in number to name, pass. Important nobility is far too great in number to name pass by the enshrouded body. Too great in number to name. Important nobility far too great in number to name pass the enshrouded body of Queen Barassi of Barassi, and granting her little more than a simple bow or nod, as though such a gesture was sufficient to show one's reverence for a life. A heart weighs as heavy as my pockets, so full of trinkets and memories of Barassi. Give her her gemstones back. I will keep her fangs of the elite that she tamed. Speaking of which, it needs to be repaired. Expensive, but... We all have fond memories of Queen Barassi. I was just talking about the time I gave Queen Barassi an artifact as a gift. Tell me, what memories do you share? How could I forget? 50-50 chance of having a memory of my own mother? What are you talking about? You fail to explain it well. Okay. Oh, this one time, I told my dad that, like, I was really sad that I'd never get to be king, I mean, and, like, he said, okay, well, I'll talk to your mother about it. And believe it or not, she actually bent the rules to make it so that I was gonna be king instead of my brother, and that's how he explained it. Oh, I forgot to unpause it. Hunched beside me, bereft of the pretense of propriety, the inconsolable Tilawai gazes out into the nothingness before him. Not a tear falls from his eyes, nor a word passes his mouth until he turns to me. The hiss can be cruel indeed. Why does the wind still yet blow? Why does the sea continue to push to the shore? Why does my body ache for food and thirst for water? The end of days is upon us. My acquaintance is dead. Quietly nod. I believe I did need a little stress relief too. A sorrowful line marches on, the line to the last moment with Queen Barassi. A last whisper, a last long goodbye, a last nothing, at the last place anyone will ever see her again. Truly, a privilege it is to be here. The line brings me ever closer until, at last, the figure is in front of me, part, and there is nothing but a veil between me and her. Nature make a speech promising to rule in her honor. 60% chance it goes well. Fuck yeah! I swear on the name of my great mother, I will rule in her honor. You know what? I feel like putting on a helmet. Yeah, put on a crested helmet. Hell yeah. Fuck it, let's get a cape too. Nibonese cape? I mean, we are close to the Nibonese. But we also use Moonstone, don't we? Well, I don't know, is he Moonstone level? Is he a Moonstone level king? No, I think I'll just give him Nibonese clothing. Yeah, there we go. He's wearing a frickin' Kothringi helmet and a Nibonese cape. I love it. Of all the figures venerated and villainous, none have been more desired or more despised than our Queen Barassi, with her crowd of weepers and gawkers finding other subjects to satisfy their fascination. I am at last left with a moment of solace between myself and my mother. Allow myself a moment to grief, utter a quiet prayer, promise to be a better king. I will be a good king. I will. Sniffle, sniffle. I and another mourner take a reprieve to enjoy a great bounty of food. Ventic, usually the lifeblood of any feast, now sits across from the misty-eyed with an untouched goblet at his side. How can we make ourselves fat and merry in times like these? Are we to satisfy our hedonistic desires while Barassi has none? Join me. Empty our goblets in libation. Well, he's a Sanguine Mysteries guy. He worships Sanguine, the god of debauchery, and he doesn't feel like debauchering right now. That's how important Queen Barassi was, that her death, this random guy who came to her funeral, has no appetite. Worshipping the god of appetite. Join in the offering. Pour out my drink. That gives me a little more legitimacy. We are currently a rightful ruler, but we want to be a great ruler. To Queen Barassi of Barassi, truly one of the greats! Great indeed, and I will be greater still. Nah. To Queen Barassi of Barassi. Oh, tell us what she meant to you. Closer to forming a friendship. Well, she did raise that guy from like a hatchling as like a political move, but like she actually did put effort into it and let him be himself. Like he could have been sadistic, but instead she encouraged ambition. Now the time has come to commit Queen Barassi final rites and give her final journey. To see her surrounded by so many mourners and given a proper Nedic sect burial gives me hope that perhaps I too will be remembered. We'll see about that, if he gets as good of a funeral. Hell yeah, now we're the true ruler, instead of just a legitimate one. We also gotta pick our patron. Let's go ahead and pick, is there one that gives me a general opinion? Dibella? Or Dib? Dibe, the first mother around us, brings us life from heaven. With her blessing, we devote our energies to music, to creation, to love, and greater purpose. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Goddess of greater purpose, the mother around us, the first mother around us. It's, you know, maiden, mother, and crone. Probably what they're going for, a vibe like that. So in this pantheon, she would be the maiden, then? The Witch Mother's Bargain. The scent of the harvest season. It was then that we stumbled upon a peculiar gathering in a clearing. A group of people donned in macabre costumes danced around a bonfire. Approaching the center of the revelry, we discovered a woman draped in a tattered robe, a gnarled staff in her hand. She introduced herself as the Witch Mother, and beckoned me closer with a sly smile. In a low, melodic voice, she offered a selection of brews, each of which with mysterious properties and effects to celebrate the Witches' Festival. Her eyes gleamed with an otherworldly wisdom as she awaited my choice. 40% chance to die! 60% chance to become a vampire, 40% chance to die. The Witch Mother. I could become a vampire right now. Or die. Let's just leave. I've never seen that event before. That's so cool. Travel Weird Whispers. You want to know how it is? Is that the wind? I hear... No. Get out of my sight. Just leave. We're almost home anyway. We don't need you. To my liege, it is time for you to recognize that you are not able to maintain the unity of Barassi. I will not be threatened. I'm coming home from my mother's funeral, and you're gonna attack me. You gonna attack me. Why I oughta. Why I oughta. We're gonna need mercenaries for this for sure. 2,000 soldiers. 2,000 soldiers. Can't afford them. We didn't have a marshal. Where are you going? Like Zen, I can go inside again. Well, I mean, if you're gonna go try to capture my territory, I have way more territory than you, so that's fine by me. If we're not gonna fight directly, sure, whatever. Whatever, dude. So let's see, where's his personal demesne? Right here, right there, and right here, and there. Cool. Got it. Can I split you in half and take you over there? Hell yes, it's not going to result in any casualties. Diplomacy lifestyle. You know, let's get Groom to rule and try to help our No, not our betrothed. Where's our niece? Nephew, sorry. Oh, I see. He took one of my titles. That's why I'm low on troops. I mean, it's not the worst, but I should try to get that back from him. Right? Who is your liege? What? How did I get over there? The hell? How did you get all the way over there? And I need that title back, though. I might just release that guy once I get that title back. I might just release him to do whatever he feels like up there. But I do not want to keep him in that specific position. Oh no, the siege. Where are they going? Champion of Dreams? My vassal is the champion of Vermina. Interesting. A nightmarish staff can be seen, can make aggressive body doubles. Hope he doesn't use it on me. Hey, just real quick, I'm gonna learn to speak your language just so I can ask you, please don't use it on me. Fuck, I didn't move these guys soon enough. Dang it. Ugh. Did not move them fast enough. Fuck, dude. Oh no. We might lose another war. Send our troops running home, whatever. 2 years ago, you promised to aid me in my arcal claim of the kingdom of chiefdom of Rock Park, yet you have done no support. Give him 75 gold, even though I need that gold. Ooh, Saradin's Horde? Tell me the location and dupe me, fool me, trick me into a foolish choice. Well, actually, we're not doing bad on the war, even though we've lost a couple of battles. Uh-oh. But that is bad, right there. That right there, that is pretty bad. Shelter from the storm. Chance I get sick because I sleep in the ground. Ill, time for treatment, do no more than what's necessary. I just slept outside for a night, in a storm or whatever. Cool, 1500. See about attacking Rock Guard. Can we hire mercenaries yet? Nope. Plus we wouldn't be able to afford them anymore because I paid the war money. Don't you attack. My mother, the great Queen Barassi, died of old age a long time ago, yet the flame of her life still shines bright. What surrounded her everywhere now seems to follow me. Many still consider me her son, rather than a man in my own right. Just yesterday, an old peasant was praising her as if she was still alive. The time has come for me to step out of her shadow. Shadow of fame, dawn! The world will remember me as my mother. Gray days, I'm depressed. Sheesh. Oh, man. This is bad. Wait a minute. White peace! Fuck yeah! Diplomacy! Woo! Before this battle goes through. Fuck yes! No more faction. War is over. Inconclusively. Oh, sheesh. I gotta get that land back. I also gotta mess with our vassals. You. Opinion. People who like me the most. You. Opinion contribution. Okay. You. Opinion contribution. Okay. You. You. Devotion? That's fine. Fame? Eh. This guy specifically doesn't have any contribution whatsoever. Well, now I've got him, so I'm thinking we can take his land away if I can manage to arrest him. Just let me get my soldiers back, and then we will have enough troops to break down his doors and arrest him. War declared. Chiefdom of Rock Point. I actually don't want Rock Point. You can have Rock Point. Go ahead and have it. Go ahead. Go ahead, there you go. Sheesh, things are unstable right now. Got a little hiccup right there. I'm glad to be well again. We're gonna need another level of fame, I think, before we can... No, 2 more levels of fame before we can increase our authority anymore. I should have done that before I died. Well, we can always hold events to get our fame up, but right now we gotta be careful because we are in a vulnerable spot. Just gotta wait for our troops to come back, mostly. You know, I can probably actually significantly help out with this war. Now that I'm not dealing with a faction, I can send some troops down here while they're recovering. Education at an end. My ward is now a natural administrator. Whoa! He's actually golden touched even though he's dumb. Whoa! He's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Dang it. I wasn't able to learn gel. I gotta remember to give my kids gel lessons. Hello, I am here to do war. Yep. This is us. We saved you. Negotiate alliance. Yes! Oh, it's from a vassal. Well, I do plan on releasing him, so... Available perks. Heart of the family. I'm trying to think of what it is that I think I want defensive negotiations. Shadow of Fame Daylight. A long time has passed since I decided to focus on emulating the fame of my dead mother, even longer since her death. It is stressful and demanding to step out of his shadow. I still feel the world judging me not by my deeds alone, but always in comparison to Queen Barassi. I know I am respected, but is it enough? What more can I do to be remembered? To be more than my mother was. Shadow of Fame Daylight. Plus 50% prestige. I gotta hold a feast. I gotta hold a feast, baby. As soon as we're done with this war, ooh, we're holding a feast. Plus 50% prestige? Yo, can I ransom that guy? Not worth it. Okay, finish the war now. Yes! There you go. And now our alliance is actually valid. I have dedicated my... Greetings, King Gatik of Barassi. I have dedicated my life to studying and writing commentaries on ancient Kothringi lore. Perhaps the ruins found in Deathwart's Pond could advance my studies. I'll not have outlanders meddling. I gotta earn my fame. Speaking of fame, let's go and have a feast. Honorary guest. How much there was like a sort by military strength? I could host Illidir as the as the primary target. I'll just let it be my feast. Don't need to hire any movement. Let's get exotic foods and just a modest number of courses. Go. And host that should give us a ton of prestige. Welcome, friends, to the feast. The guests fall silent as grieving chords started resonating in the feast hall. Some of the more sensitive and some of the more sensitive participants started sobbing, reminiscing those who passed. This woeful song instantly reminds me of the time my brother Bela was slain in battle by Baron Decalus. Your death haunts me. Contrite? That's not a bad one. So, guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts escape me, distract me from my responsibilities, and keep me awake at night. He'll just confess the sins of the people. Just, at the feast, he's... So at the feast, he has a stress break because of a mournful song. Reminds him of his brother. And he decides to start confessing things at the feast. And he made a disturbing confession. What do you think the confession was? Guests throng to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall. Chance to be seen with the great and the good. Or I could lose my stress. I'll lose stress at the end of the feast. As the bard ends what must be the 7th consecutive performance of Red Diamond, my head stops throbbing for a second, and I can feel the glimmer of hope within my heart. Red diamond, the heart and soul of man. Red diamond, red diamond. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Oh no, I gained irritable. Fuck. I am now a depressed, irritable, contrite fornicator. Holy cow. Fucking King Barassi is a flawed man. Meanwhile, his mother, peerless. There was a 9% chance of that fucking XCOM odds. Whatever, my court priest needs help, I help him. Few candles survive, and with that, it's done. Terrible feast, horrible memories, multiple critical stress breaks. I am left with several negative personality traits after the experience of this feast. This feast has left me depressed, irritable, and I can't keep secrets anymore. I have so much baggage now after that feast. What the fuck? Oh god, I've been playing for an hour and a half. I'm sorry. I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.